bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? What's going on, guys? What the deal is? So, Bad Boys came out back in 1995, was directed by Michael Bay, and it's all about these two cops, Marcus Burnett and Mike Laurie, who protects this witness to a murder, all the while investigating a case of stolen heroin from their police precinct. So, as always, let's get in with the positives. The story, it was pretty good. It was pretty straightforward, very interesting, it was very strong, great premise, basically the perfect antidote for a movie like this. The direction was pretty straightforward. This was directed by Michael Bay, and this was his first feature directorial debut. He was a music video director before he became a film director. And you can tell this was his first film gig, because the look and feel of this film was so simple. Michael Bay since then has formed his own style. He's got a certain style about him. And if you ever watch his films like The Island, Transformers, Armageddon, even Bad Boys 2, they got a certain stylistic style about them. This one had none of that. You wouldn't even believe that this was done by Michael Bay. It was very simple. It was very, as I said, straightforward. It didn't have any of that stylistic form about it that Michael Bay has pretty much formed later on. But hey, I was cool with it. It's all the same to me. His filmmaking style completely changed right after this. But I think the reason why it was the way it was with Bad Boys is because the budget. Plus, he was fresh on board the movie scene. And of course, when you're a beginning director, you're trying to find yourself. Of course, he's done other stuff before this, so he had plenty of experience. But still, when you're a filmmaker starting off, you got to find that certain style. And this was before he found that style that worked for him that we all know of him today. He hadn't quite found his edge with this film, but it was still really gritty. It was still pretty fun. It was a well-deserved and pretty gritty action adventure with all the right ingredients. The score was pretty decent. It was pretty moving. And the characters was great. Namely, Martin Lawrence and Will Smith, the two stars of this freaking movie. Their chemistry was on point, and the comedy was just hilarious. I almost got to where I cried laughing at this thing. Because it's no surprise, the comedy in this was just gut-bustingly hilarious. Both Martin Lawrence and Will Smith both held their own. They were just fantastic in this. Of course, at the time, this was 1995. They were both doing their own show, with Lawrence doing Martin and Smith doing Fresh Prince. So these guys was pretty busy at that time. But Will Smith, especially when he was chasing the bad guys and everything, you could tell this guy was a rising star at the time. The villain was on point. This guy, I looked up the actor's name. I'm not even going to say what the actor's name is because I can't pronounce it to save my life. But he's a French guy, from what I could tell. And the way his character played off in this, as soon as he shows up, you don't know what this guy was going to do. He was like an atomic bomb waiting to go off. You hated him, but at the same time, he was a perfect villain. And as I said, the action was awesome. As I said before, this was before Michael Bay found his style that we all know today. It was still really great. It was still awesome. As I said before, it's all the same to me. Whether the style he does now compared to what he did in this film, it's all the same to me. It was well choreographed, well put together. I have no negatives to this film. I didn't find this to be boring. I didn't find it to be lackluster or anything. I loved it. So my final thoughts, this is a great action adventure film for any action junkie. I'm giving Bad Boys an A+. So, Bad Boys, have you seen it? What did you think of it? Leave me your comment down below and give me your thoughts. Stay tuned for more videos and reviews coming soon to a computer screen or a cell phone near you. My Bad Boys 2 review should be up just in time for Bad Boys for Life, and then, of course, that one. So, stay tuned for that, and thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. As always, like, subscribe, and get reputized if you like what you saw. Peace, the Rep House.